Government will not sit idly by and let Republic Bank disrupt the lives of thousands of Guyanese. This and more on this week's Post-Cabinet Roundup with Paul McAdam.
Cabinet met on November 19 and 26th. Director General of the Ministry of the Presidency, Joseph Hammond, noted Cabinet's concern at the recent spate of road deaths, which numbered 106 as of November 26.
Not only the numbers, but the quality of the persons. There are young people who are dying, some of them in the prime of their youth. Some of these are well-qualified people who are now basically poised to take the benefit of what is going to happen to Guyana in terms of its development. And for their lives to be snuffed out in that way, it's really a painful thing. So as a government, we share that pain, and we will do whatever is necessary to ensure that our roads are safe.
Cabinet was also briefed on the suspension of the IDB-funded Sheriff Strait Road Expansion Project, remedial actions being taken, and the successful two-day Region 9 ministerial outreach. The latter saw the commissioning of the Bark Retreat 4-lane road, wells, and substantial donations being made to various indigenous communities.
Cabinet thanked the ministers for their efforts in reaching out to the residents of Region Number 9 and noted that the developments in the region were contributing to the bridging of the developmental gap between the coastland and the hinterland.
A report on the CARICOM Indian Summit held on the margins of the 74th session of the UN General Assembly was given by Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Karen Cummins. India proposed a $14 million grant for community development projects and a $150 million line of credit for the implementation of renewable energy projects regionally.
Out of the two sums approved for CARICOM by the Indian government, Guyana would receive $1 million in the form of a grant for quick impact community development projects and $10 million from the line of credit for the implementation of development of renewable energy resources, including solar and climate change related projects.
Cabinet also approved attendance at several overseas workshops for local heads of agencies and gave its no objection to several multi-million-dollar contracts. DG Harmon indicated that the conversation has already started on the removal of several critical public infrastructure agencies from the coast due to adverse climate effect changes.
You cannot get away from the fact of climate change. You cannot escape the fact that there will be rising sea levels. Every time there's a high tide in Region 3, where I'm from, you can see the seawall is here, and the water is meters above the seawall. So unless you keep building the wall higher and higher and higher and higher, there must at some point in time be in our consideration what we're going to do going forward.
The challenges faced by thousands of Republic Bank customers was also noted.
We will not sit idly by and see large sections of our population being affected by an entity and sit down and do nothing about it. I think that Minister Jordan, when he gets back here, would probably outline some other measures which will have to be put in place. If the bank has to alter its mechanisms, it has to put in place some manual facility so that the people can get their money, then they will have to do it. They will have to do it.
Paul McAdam with Cabinet Roundup.